Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We gotta get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to work? I'm ready to work. Are you ready to work? If you are, then go out and prove it to me. Shot.
Set. Green the line. Green the line. Black 22! Black 22! Set! Black 22! Black 22! Hey! Black 22! Black 22! Down! Green the line! Green the line! Down! Blue 80! Blue 80! Set! Green the line! Green the line! Set! Black 22! Black 22!
You've got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.
Set! Green the line! Green the line! Set! Blue 80! Blue 80!
Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a team that's been great at defending the pass. The Cowboys are #1 in pass defense, and they're going up against a Lions offense that knows they'll be challenged. So, with the call of this week 16 match, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year, between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at play. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5. And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Gabbert now to throw on first down. And he fends him off. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone defensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A second down throw for Gabbert. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. And they want the legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Third and long for Gabbert. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
6-year man Chris Jones on to punt it away. Back deep for the Lions, it's Golden Tate. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. So coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their veteran QB. Out of the University of Connecticut, it's Dan Orlovsky.
Dan Orlovsky is a player for most of his career that's been...
Scoreless game. Well, it may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Now Orlovsky. Try to drop one in, but it's in. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And on this offense, proven himself early in the NFL is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their side. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Here's Orlovsky. Finding time. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Justin Durant doesn't get mentioned very often in conversation, but at the end of every game, he's made a lot of tackles.
Throw on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. 15-play drive. Can't believe that only resulted in 3. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. One man on the backfield, Elliott. He'll get the football here. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's 8. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
Down. Green the line. Green the line.
Here's Gabbert. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the 1st first down as he gets it to the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
These are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first.
And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sideliners, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
And none whatsoever. 2nd and goal. Defense digging. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it. Winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. Gabbard on first down. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, get some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 1st and 10, Gabbard. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that leads to a Dallas first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Watch left, tight end to the left, tight end left. Hey, boys, got four down. Green the line.
A first down throw for Gabbard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Four down.
On 2nd down, Gabbard again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On third down, Gabbard out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now back onto the field. Here comes the Cowboys defense. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3-and-out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right?
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third? Let's find out. Now Orlovsky. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this third quarter. So all 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
And all these field goals are great, but it's touchdowns that win games for you in the NFL.
Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Riddick with a carry. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
Here's Orlovsky. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
So sometimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking for protection. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
Coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So out comes the field goal team once more. This a 33-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's back out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
As we drop you into the action, it's 2nd down, 2nd and 5 inside the red zone. One man in the backfield, Elliott.
Back 22.
A 2nd down throw for Gabbert. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he got in, and that led to a big drop.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader.
Glover Quinn came into the NFL as a cornerback, but he's morphed into one of the better safeties in the league, and he just finished this one off with that nice pick.
So out now come the Lions. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's 4th down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kick.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got time. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot. This to make it a two-score game. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good, and that will bump the lead up to 11. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by, but that's now field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit.
Time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll come out in the pistol. A second down run for Abdullah. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead, what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
All right, here we go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He can't bring him down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this try.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Desperation time. Gabbard on 4th. Steps away. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. They'll come out in the pistol.
Back 22.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. It would be a long field goal from here. A lot could go wrong on a kick of this distance. Let's see what transpires. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never, granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Detroit, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it. Partner Charles Davis and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle out there. We got a big game on Sunday.
Hooray! Green the line! Green the line! Green the line! Green the line! Hey! Hooray! Hooray! Down! Green the line! Green the line! Hooray! Hooray! Hey! Black 22! Black 22! Hey! Green the line! Green the line! Hey! Hooray! Hooray! Down! Green the line! Green the line! Black 22! Black 22! Hey! Black 22! Black 22! Green the line! Green the line!
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're gonna be just fine.
Down! Hooray! Hooray! Black 22! Black 22!
It's great. I mean, you had a great day today. Taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get...